Healy entered the bank, he gave the teller a note that said, "Give me the money, have gun, will use it, be quiet." Even though the fire was contained to just one home, crews from all across the area, over 6 companies, were called in to fight the flames. The worker caught up with the 3 men here along East Union Street. At that point, he confronted the 3 men. He said they began to assault him. That's when he fired back with his gun. Call came in around 12:30 this afternoon for a car on fire inside a house. If you see a power line down, PPL advises you to give them a call at the number on the bottom of your screen. That's 1-800-DIAL-PPL. You want to get a feel for how much ice has come down? Take a look at the front of this 18-wheeler and the icicles hanging off this. And this just in from the Tunkhannock Borough Police. The car Keller was driving was stolen in Cambria County out in central Pennsylvania back in early January. Now Keller faces a long list of charges for the chase. The fire got its start in the SPCA office, and the flames spread quickly over to the dog kennels. Fire officials tell us the remains of the building are being treated as a crime scene.
We showed up and I had fire, coming out the windows and the doors, and just went from there. This isn't the first time trouble has surrounded the Schuylkill County shelter. In April of last year, police reported the pet food was contaminated by vandals. And in September, computers were smashed, and police say someone tried to set the building on fire. No one was ever charged with those crimes. This go-around, some pets didn't make it out alive.
We lost 2 parrots, which were our shelter managers, but outside of that, all of our adoptables were saved. We were lucky. Dogs and cats made it out okay.
When officials with the shelter saw the fire spread from one building over to this one, the cat house, they ran to get all the cats out of their cages. Now there's a race to get those cats back under control before the cold weather sets in tonight.
Pipsy! Completely scared, hiding. They're mostly under the cat house here, so we're setting traps up in the back, hoping to confine them and get them back in where it's warm.
5 of the dogs were taken to the Hillside SPCA near Pottsville. Other shelters in the area are stepping forward to provide homes for some 50 cats.
It's all surreal. It's like this isn't even happening. I'm just hoping it's a bad dream and we wake up and it's not going to be.
Now, the owners did have insurance on the building. If you would like to make a donation to the shelter, you're asked to call 570-544-2947. A state police fire marshal is expected to investigate the cause of the fire at the Ruth Steinhardt SPCA. Ryan Coyle, News Watch 16, reporting live in the news.
A pothole-laden bridge in Luzerne County is causing some major headaches for drivers.
The bridge is up for some major work this spring, but as News Watch 16's Ryan Coyle shows us, drivers are quickly growing impatient.
The potholes on the Pierce Street Bridge in Wilkes-Barre go all the way down to the metal rebar, inside the concrete. So it didn't take long for News Watch 16 to find drivers fed up with the bridge linking the city to Kingston. You just come across the Pierce Street Bridge?
Absolutely.
You getting beat up a little bit?
Absolutely. I already have 2 bent rims on my car from that.
Terrible. It's worse than it usually is. It's been bad for a while, but it's gotten worse in the last couple weeks.
The state-owned bridge has gotten so bad that Mary Okel doesn't even use it anymore.
Well, it was bad for quite a while. It might be worse. I go over the Market Street Bridge now.
So you just avoid it altogether?
Yeah, I do.
As the years go on, I know the asphalt gets torn up because of the plowing and the salt and stuff. But I guess there's a couple dandies that have to be addressed pretty soon.
Joe Kozic showed us the damage to his wheels. He says something needs to be done, even if it is just a temporary solution.
Something to fill in the holes. Because I'm sure I'm not the only one that had this problem. I've heard many people. I work for fire department, and we come over this bridge many times back and forth, taking people back and forth to the hospital. And we've had problems with the ambulance, the same thing. We talked to PennDOT officials about the problem. They tell us right now they're concentrating all of their pothole filling efforts up on the interstates. They'll get to the side streets, like the Pierce Street Bridge, as soon as they can. Ryan Coyle, News Watch 16, reporting in Luzerne County.